Hello everybody, my name is Nobody, and I'm going to be casting this Winners Bracket Round 3 matchup in the Battle of Angkor tournament between Daut and Dogao. This is now a best of 3, and we have players that are able to ban one civ and choose from the other 3. So, on the top right side we have Daut playing as the Khmer, and his opponent this game will be Dogao playing as the Vietnamese. Both these players had stunning victories to get them two stunning victories to get them over into the stage. They've beaten some of the best players in the world. The Daut has beaten the Viper, I believe, and I can't exactly remember who Dogao beat, even though I just casted that, but that's okay. So Daut is going to be playing as the Khmer. Khmer are a siege and elephant civilization. No buildings required to advance to the next age. Battle elephants are faster, and villagers can garrison in houses, and they also have many other bonuses for their elephants and their unique unit, which is also an elephant. Scorpions +1 range. They have good infantry line, except for the champion line, but they have Halb. Pretty poor archers. They do get bloodlines on their knights and cavalier, and they do get almost a full blacksmith. Except the Halb missing the plate-barding armor. Dogao is playing as the Vietnamese. The Vietnamese are an archer civilization. They reveal where their opponent is. Doesn't really matter on arena. Archery ranges have more HP, including the crossbowman, skirmisher, and the elite skirmisher. Their unique unit is the rattan archer, anti-archer archer. And, no other real big bonuses. Battle elephants +30 HP if they'd like that. Good infantry line. Oh, I forgot to check the monk line. I'll get to it. Arbalest. Their cavalry is a little bit lacking. No husbandry for them. But that's okay. And as far as monk upgrades, they don't get redemption, heresy, or fervor. So missing a lot of the important monk technologies are the Vietnamese. I have to briefly check the monk technologies for the Khmer. Khmer are missing atonement, heresy, and block printing, but they do get redemption and sanctity, which are the two most important upgrades. And in this matchup, I think the Khmer are going to be a much better monk-rushing civ because, mainly, their bonus that they don't have to build buildings to advance to the next age. What this means is you could probably go up on 23... I wouldn't try earlier, but you could probably go up on around 23 population up to the feudal age without having to build, a market or a blacksmith once you hit castle age. So you could focus more heavily on food and other resources. And with that, their monk rush should be very strong, getting redemption and sanctity. So that's definitely should be on the cards for Daut. Late game, the Vietnamese archers are going to be very strong. And the Khmer will also have some archers, but they won't be able to match up to the Vietnamese. And both have access to the cavalry lines. We'll have to see if we get to see some more elephants. And it's really too much unknown for me to analyze any further, so we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to watch and see. I'm going to put the speed on fast. KC Arion style. Just so we can speed it up through the Dark and Feudal Ages. I'm really interested to see Daut's build, what he goes for, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. He's luring his boar now. He's got plenty of deer to lure if he'd like to lure them. We can see that Dogao also knows exactly where his opponent's town center is. I don't know if that's exactly relevant, though. Very early loom for Dogao. That's not something you usually see, especially on arena. It does delay your economy a little bit by one villager. And relic positionings. Looks like all three are about pretty close next to the map. There's just one relic that's closer to Dogao. Yes, that's correct. It is redemption and fervor missing for the Vietnamese. The other one is atonement and block printing. So Dogao's going to scout the corners of your base. It's really important to do on arena because you could miss extra resources. My question is, for for Dogao, what happens if we do see this really strong monk rush that the Khmer can have? What kind of events will he put up? Will he go early for scouts? Will he try monks of his own? The Khmer, they don't get atonement, so that could be an option. Let's see what pop that Daut decides to go up on. Looks like Daut's going to go up on 25 population. That's not crazy. It's good considering he hasn't found his sheep or lured that many deer in. He's actually taking the deer now. And I think Daut's going to go up a little bit later than he needs to, but we'll have to see. This is just looking like a standard fast castle build. And there's a feudal age 27 pop. That's pretty standard. Dogao's up on 25 pop, 2 pop earlier. And he will have to build the market and blacksmith. And as you can see, Daut, he has quite a bit of wood banked up in the quite a wood in the bank. And he'll be able to click up no problem right now. There he goes. Making a bit of use of his civ advantage. And he's going to be up a little bit faster because of that. Here's the merchant blacksmith. Dogao, he's going to be a little bit delayed. Got to do a little bit of a force drop, and there he goes. So Daut's going to be about a minute earlier. Mining gold with 3 villagers. And Dogao's also mining gold with 3 villagers, so I expect to see possibly an early monastery. Yeah, it is an excellent arena modus. I think Daut could have utilized it even better. Had he put maybe 3 on wood instead. So there's the monastery for Daut. Gonna get those monks out nice and early. And he's gonna go for a second town center as well. Dogao's up to the next age. I believe that Daut shouldn't be +2 villagers ahead. Because he hasn't had to delay his town center. I believe you're thinking of the Malay, which have the faster uptime. Little bit of a mistake from Daut, or is it? He's going to lose the scout, but he will be able to get a lot of scouting information with it. And see that Dogao has gone up to 3 town centers. Heavy boom for him, no monks for him. And Daut is going to take the relics. Daut can clearly see all 3 town centers now. He knows what kind of game this is going to be, and players are probably thinking about what their game plan is going to be for the next stage. If they haven't done that already. 3 town centers for Daut. We're going into the late game matchup, Khmer versus the Vietnam. I really don't know who's going to come out on top in that matchup. Or what kind of units we'll be able to see. And big mistake for Daut. He's going to lose 2 monks. As you can see, that anti-monk bonus working properly with a monk with a relic. But big mistake from Daut. And 200 gold down the drain. But still, Daut will have 2 relics in his control. Dogao still has 0 relics in his control. I don't know how much I actually don't know how much either of these players play Arena. fourth town center for Daut. It's getting really, really, really heavy in the economy. And there's the monastery for Dogao. Daut still has the scout alive, so still able to see everything that Dogao is doing. And even 5th town center for Daut. Why would Daut need 5 town centers? Perhaps for elephants, maybe? Oh, and there goes the scout for Daut. That's a little bit of a loss for him. Barracks for Dogao. Should be getting ready to click up to the next age. And he's ready. Dogao's only had to spend food on 3 town centers worth of villagers, so he's able to click up a lot earlier. Whereas Daut will click up later, but will have more villagers. And yet another monk goes down. It's 300 gold wasted. Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that Khmer definitely had better elephants with 15% faster and the +3 attack on them. Vietnam's elephants, basically, they could have +30 HP on them. But I think the other 2 bonuses for the Khmer are definitely better. Dogao's going into Hao, which is really no surprise. Let's see, Vietnamese. They get all their infantry upgrades. Or was that Blast Furnace missing? Okay, they're missing Blast Furnace. And a Siege Workshop to get nice and aggressive. And this build should work perfectly fine for Halbs, I think. Pretty cheap unit overall. Daut is going into Stables, so the bit of the mind games on Arena. You want to be able to guess your opponent's best, what unit they're going for, and go for the best unit to counter it. And I think Daut is thinking about elephants. Daut is up to the next stage. He didn't have to build his university, of course. Going with some archery ranges as well, I'm curious, is there gunpowder for the civilization? There is. And big surprise, Daut's going to lose a 4th monk. To the same scout. The scout has definitely got its money worth. 3 Siege Workshops will see a Ram and Hao push from Dogao, and this could be potentially strong. And yes, Daut is going for battle elephants. Daut loves his elephants. I remember seeing a lot of games with him going for war elephants, especially against the Viper. He's going to go for a castle as well. Maybe for ballista elephants. Should be good against pikemen as long as they're massed up sufficiently. Which is hard to do considering their cost. But here comes the Rams. Will Daut have enough time? He's researching elite battle elephant. Will be a pretty horrible unit against the pikemen of Dogao. And we also need to see... We need to see chemistry. But I don't even see a university. There it is. Here we go, elite war elephant. Elite battle elephant, my bad. They're about 120 food and 70 gold each. Remember, Dogao does have the stronger economy. That is why he's 1,000 points in the score lead. And Dogao needs to do damage now, so that economy doesn't kick in. When it's 200 pop versus 200 pop, 200 war elephants is definitely going to be stronger than 200 Halbs. And you can see Dogao still making villagers. Still building his economy. And this is the critical moment in the game. Onager is now done for Dogao. He'll be able to get through these walls basically momentarily. Scorpion created. Okay. Daut is going into Scorpions. They get +1 range for the Khmer. There's also their unique tech which allows them to fire 2 bolts at the same time. And Heavy Scorpion is coming in. The thing is, Onagers are so damn good against Scorpions too. Doesn't matter how many bolts they fire. Onagers will always wreck scorpions. And with the +1 range, they have equal range. Here comes the battle elephants. Not that many howls from Dogao, but more are streaming in. And Halbs have about a +60 attack bonus versus elephants, I believe. Which is massive. And even some monks from Dogao, monks would be a great counter to the elephants of Daut. The scorpions are doing a really good job shredding the Halbs, though. But it's probably going to take around maybe, I don't know, cost efficiently it's going to be 10 Halbs per battle elephant. And I'm sure 3 of these can take that a battle elephant. Trebs are on top of the castle. Here comes the scorpions. And I think what we need to see from Dogao is going to be a monk-onager mix. Monk-siege mix, if you will. Alright, Dogao is pushing back. Dogao also has the bigger economy. He's got the momentum, he's got the more expensive army. It covers each other's weakness as well. All we need to see is some sort of trebuchet. There it is. And start taking down the castle of Dogao. Smoke's just standing around. We need to see more monks, more conversions. Dogao's expanding, trying to take some of the extra resources. There's 2 golds very close to the space, which is nice. There's only 1 gold close to Daut. And Daut has tons of resources. He just needs to pick something to spend it on. Perhaps some bombard cannons would be the finishing touch on this unit composition. Which they do get. Or another thing I like to add monks of my own to the army. In case the war elephants get converted, then you can just convert your own elephants back. Tusk swords for the +3 attack on the battle elephants. And siege engineers for 1 extra range. So now even outranging the onagers. Okay, the scorpions, they can hold their own against onagers apparently. Still no double crossbow for these scorpions, though. That's the one big upgrade we're missing. Alright, so it looks like players will trade castles. So many helps from Dogao. I wonder if he's at the pop limit. Not quite there yet. And these halbs are going to go down absolutely instantaneously to these scorpions. The army from Daut is just so much stronger. Nice onager shots on those scorpions, though. And Dogao's doing his best to hold on. It's so much madness! So much madness! Here comes the battle elephants. Halbs are going down. We need to see more and more halbs. Dogao needs to spend those resources. And now, there we go. Double crossbow done. It looks like Dogao's actually doing enough to hang on. I'm so surprised. Those few monk conversions really, really help. And now, Trebuchet is firing on top of the castle. Daut's lost a lot of resources in all of his elephants. Lost a lot of resources in all the investment into these scorpions and all their upgrades. Dogao's taking the golds on the bottom side. We're going to see a bit of a battle on the bottom side here very shortly. And players going to have to regroup for now. Castle for Daut does stay up. Very, very close game. And Dogao is still building villagers because not able to reach the threshold that he needs. Only on 3 town centers. Rams are on top of Dogao's castle. Here comes the villagers to take out the rams. Looks like Dogao will be able to... Oh, is he going to win this Trev battle? How's it going to go for the Trebuchet? Nothing's repairing the castle. Dogao's repairing the castle only now. 500 HP left, 600, 700. Here comes the Trebuchet shot. Looks like Dogao will win this engagement on the bottom side. We'll take the castle down. But Daut, he's pushing on the top side, getting some Trebuchets out. Scorpion's still not a very good counter to buildings. So they're not going to be able to take this stuff down. And Trebuchet now firing on top of the castle of Dogao. We need to see more onagers from Dogao. He's floating quite a bit of wood and gold. I think he could definitely afford it. And Halb seemed to be the best unit for Dogao. Dogao's starting to overwhelm on the bottom side. He's got 4 Trebs moving himself forward. Gonna fire on top of Daut's castle. Meanwhile, on the top side, Daut is still pushing, starting to take down the castle. And there we go. Now we're seeing those onager shots we need to see. Big onager shot. One more. Daut's starting to mix in some elite skirmishers. There we go. Here's the big onager shots. Three more down. There. Trebuchet goes down. Dogao will be able to maintain his castle. There's one more Trebuchet firing upon it. On the bottom side, Dogao looks to have all the momentum. Infrastructure from Daut does get cleaned up. And And once again, it looks like the Halberdier Onager combo proves to be unbeatable. Damn! Trebuchet's moving their way forward. Castle is down for Daut. You have to wonder what purpose do these battle elephants serve. Yes, they're really strong for the Khmer. But what purpose do they serve? They can't pick off siege really easily. They don't want to engage the Halbs. They don't want to engage the monks. I think it's just a poor unit composition. Going for those very expensive battle elephants. When perhaps light cavalry or hussar could have done the job just as easy. On the top side, it looks like that Dogao will take control of the third gold. That'll give Dogao control of all the extra golds in this matchup, which he can use on his onagers, on his trebuchets. Look at how many trebuchets he has, and he could definitely afford it. Here comes the battle elephants. This could be a slaughter, though. 5-6 trebuchets. Here comes the Halbs. Oh no. Oh no. Cover your eyes. Okay, the elephant's gonna go back. Apparently the elephants are more expensive than the trebuchets. Again, probably a job that light cavalry could have done better. Here comes Dogao pushing forward. Is this going to be the final push for Dogao? I want to go over to Daut's point of view. Daut is out of gold, I think. He's completely out of gold. All he has now are 2 relics. And without gold, he can't build battle elephants, and he can't build heavy scorpions. Man, have these onagers paid for themselves? Here comes some Cap Grams. We need to see Dogao regroup a little bit. Look at this battle. If you're a Halb, do you want to be running into this? I don't think so. I'd rather be a soldier in D-Day than run into this. Three conversions for Dogao. 4 or 5 conversions. My god. Great micro from Dogao. It's really hard to do this in the late stage of the game. This is just pure insanity. And this is what we were missing in ASC. Battle elephants and scorpions with double crossbows. All we need now to see is the ballista elephants. Oh boy, this mug doesn't stand a chance. He comes in peace. Oh, he lived! No, he dies. Dogao, he's gonna win the fight. He's gonna push even farther forward. Now this is dangerous territory for Daut now. His villagers are just right across over here. Same screen. Siege ram done for Daut. Again, Daut has no gold though. Dogao, he's sitting on 1,300 gold. He's also sitting on 3 relics. Was able to steal one back from Daut, I think. And you look at the late game Civ matchup, Daut, he has map control, he has more relics, he has more gold in the bank, he has the stronger army, and he's got more army out. He's got every conceivable advantage he could have in this game. And he'll be looking to take the first game from Daut. Down goes the Town Center. We should see the GG pretty soon. Good play from Daut. Very entertaining game. That combination. We have to see that combination more often. War Elephants, Battle Elephants, and Scorpions with the double crossbow. That was insane. I can't even imagine. Imagine putting some Ballista Elephants in that mashup too. But the Halb Onager with some Monk Micro combination. Too strong. And ultimately, Dogao just picked up better unit composition, especially just to start out with. Perhaps it would have been better for Daut to go straight into Gunpowder. Or a different unit. The ratings now commencing for Daut, getting right into Daut's base, and there's the GG. Very good show for the players, very entertaining game. More units killed for Dogao. Relical just about identical. Daut had more villagers, of course, went up to that 4-town center. Boom. Needed it for the elephants. And here's your timeline. If you're on YouTube, I'll see you in Game 2 between these two players.